On the side of a road in Texas, a group of Honduran migrants hand themselves into Border Patrol and request asylum. They'd fled from violence back home, travelling more than 1,000 miles to Mexico before crossing the perilous Rio Grande River into the United States. Their clothes still damp, these were their first moments in a country they'd risked their lives to reach. Until today, those seeking asylum would be taken into Border Patrol custody, interviewed about why they needed to flee, then have a court hear their claim. Now the president has withdrawn the right to asylum for anyone who passes through another country before they reach the southern border of the US. Now, families like this will face immediate deportation if they reach America. Threatened by gangs in Honduras, there's some of the 21,000 in Mexico still seeking to cross. We're fleeing because we have no other choice, this mother of 5 tells me. The river terrifies us, but we have to keep going. We don't have an option. In shelters on the Mexican side, the dream of America overrides reality for many, even though figures show how futile their journeys may be. Last year, 162,000 people applied for asylum. Only 13,000 were successful. Mexican authorities worry they'll become a holding ground for even more migrants. 40% of US-Mexico trade goes through Nuevo Laredo. When I met the town's mayor after Donald Trump was elected, he welcomed his appointment. Now he fears his immigration strategy could destroy the economy.
The migrants come right here, stay, and then authorities, US authorities, block or close the crossing.
Upriver on the US side, it's the human cost which is weighing heavy.
This has been the most stressful year that I've experienced in 31 years.
Randy Clark is the Border Patrol agent in charge of one of the busiest stretches of the Rio Grande.
You know, I've witnessed myself firsthand a young lady drop her 4-month-old baby into the water that was never found. And so it looks relatively serene, but if you consider, if you have 3 children and you want to cross, you cannot carry 3 children. And when you get into that water and you begin to get swept away because there are undercurrents that you cannot see, you will panic.
But despite the dangers and new laws, the numbers crossing continue to rise each year. In withdrawing the right to asylum, the president is challenging international law. But that is as little a deterrent to him as the river is to those he seeks to stop.